Breathing is a quiet miracle. It happens constantly, unnoticed. Each breath is a link to life. We take it for granted, until it becomes difficult. This automatic act sustains us, from our first cry to our very last sigh. It is the rhythm of existence, the unseen current of vitality. The main job is gas exchange, a simple trade yet profound. Oxygen enters our bloodstream and carbon dioxide leaves our body. This exchange happens deep inside, within our intricate lungs. It is essential for every cell, fueling all bodily functions, a continuous, crucial process. Life depends on this balance. Oxygen is the body's fuel. Our cells desperately need it. They use it to create energy. This process is cellular respiration. It powers movement, thought, growth. Every tiny part of you relies on this constant supply, delivered by the respiratory system. Without oxygen, cells falter, and life cannot continue. Carbon dioxide is a waste produced by working cells. It must be removed efficiently. If it builds up, it is toxic. The respiratory system expels it with every outward breath. This maintains internal stability, a delicate chemical balance, keeping our internal environment clean and protecting us from harm. The journey of air begins, usually through the nose. This is the preferred pathway. The nose is more than an opening. It is a sophisticated gate, preparing air for the lungs. It has several important tasks, ensuring air is suitable for the delicate tissues within. Its design is quite clever. Inside the nasal cavity, air changes. Tiny hairs act as filters. They trap dust and particles. Mucus lines these passages, capturing smaller invaders. The air is also warmed, and moisture is added to it. This protects the lower airways from cold, dry air damage. It is a natural air conditioner. Next, air flows to the pharynx, commonly called the throat. It is a muscular funnel, a shared passage for two systems. Air travels to the lungs, food travels to the stomach. These paths must be coordinated to prevent choking incidents. The pharynx directs traffic carefully, a critical intersection in the body. From the pharynx, air reaches the larynx, the voice box. It houses the vocal cords. When air passes over them, they vibrate, producing sound. The larynx also guards the airway. A flap called the epiglottis covers the airway during swallowing, preventing food from entering. Then air moves into the trachea. The trachea is the windpipe, a strong yet flexible tube. It leads down into the chest. Rings of cartilage support it, keeping it open. It directs air towards the lungs. The trachea splits into two main branches. These are the primary bronchi. One enters the right lung, the other the left. Bronchioles branch further, forming smaller tubes. Like tree branches, they spread throughout the lungs. The lungs are spongy, cone-shaped structures. They fill the chest cavity, protected by the rib cage. Lungs house branching airways and tiny air sacs. Section 4. The vital exchange, alveoli, and breathing mechanics. At the end of bronchioles are tiny sacs called alveoli. They are grouped in clusters resembling grapes. Humans have hundreds of millions of these. Their walls are incredibly thin, just one cell thick. This is where gas exchange occurs, a vast surface area for exchange. Oxygen from inhaled air diffuses across the thin walls. It enters tiny blood vessels. Carbon dioxide moves from the blood into the alveoli, ready to be exhaled. Breathing in is called inhalation. The diaphragm contracts and flattens. Intercostal muscles lift ribs, expanding the chest. Air rushes in. Breathing out is exhalation. The diaphragm relaxes, moving up. The chest cavity gets smaller. Elastic recoil helps. This decreases lung volume, pushing air out. The cycle repeats. Section 5. The system's core control, summary, and challenges. Breathing is mostly automatic. We rarely think about it. The brainstem is in charge, specifically regions called the medulla and the pons, located there. These centers generate rhythm, sending signals to breathing muscles, ensuring a constant, steady pace, adjusting to our body's needs without conscious effort from us. The brainstem acts as a monitor. It has sensors for blood gases. Chemoreceptors detect oxygen levels. They also detect carbon dioxide and the acidity of the blood. If CO2 rises, breathing speeds up. If oxygen drops, it also adjusts. This maintains homeostasis, keeping blood gases balanced. A sophisticated control system. To summarize the system's work, it delivers vital oxygen to every cell in the body. It removes harmful carbon dioxide, a waste product of metabolism. It also enables our speech and helps regulate body pH. The respiratory system is crucial for survival and daily function. Its importance is paramount. Sometimes this system faces issues. Asthma narrows the airways, making breathing difficult. Bronchitis is inflammation of the bronchial tubes. COPD is a chronic condition, obstructing airflow from the lungs. These disorders highlight vulnerability and the necessity of healthy lungs for a full and active life. Please like and subscribe to the channel for more insightful content on the human body and health.